For here at Homesense or Homegoods, it is the perfect place to style up your home for fall. Time to update your accessories, and we're going to show you today do's and don'ts of what to buy and what not to buy. As you all know, if you've been watching my color rescues, this is one of my favorite places, and especially the lamp department. So I have launched a lamp module on styling school in my community, and that is where you want to be, because it is time. It is time to add layers to your house with lamps. So let's just talk about some do's and don'ts when you are shopping for lamps. So first of all, lamps are like an accessory. So even if you have nothing else on your end table and you're thinking it's looking a little unstyled, it needs a lamp, just like this one. Now, here's the thing you want to keep in mind with shades, okay? You want an empire shade, one that looks like this, in a more traditional house, okay? A drum shade is good for a modern house, more contemporary. And these are good for bedrooms, okay? Like something with a pattern like this, but if you're not doing flanking lamps on a bedroom, then I would go for an off-white shade, because a white shade tends to look more cheap. So off-white is the one you should be looking for. You always want to look for gourd bases like this, but you don't want the pink beige shade. That's the thing. I will give you some hot tips about what to do that inside my lamp module. These two lamps are so good. I think I need them. Glad I came here today. Okay, so to store these, it makes it much easier. Okay, like pull these up and then you can take it right off. It's much easier if you put them together, then they're not going to get trashed in your car on your way home. Hot tip about lamps. The larger the lamp in general, the more expensive it looks. So a base like this is really, really good. That's what you want to look for, because all of these tiny little short lamps, these really belong underneath kitchen counters. So when you get to a big box store and that's all they have is little 12-inch lamps, that's what people end up with on their bedside table, and what you want is at minimum a 30-inch lamp. The other thing I would avoid is the square lampshade. If you end up falling in love with a base like something like this shade is pink beige, and I would avoid it like the plague. So what you should do is exchange it for an off-white one. But what you also want to think about is you're paying for the base here. I mean, the prices here are so good for lamps like this that if you have to pay to replace the shade, then it's still worth it. All right, here we are in the art department. So there is so much amazing collections here that really add up to a gallery wall that looks collected. If you've been watching my color rescue, you'll see that I'll pull out like the first piece that everyone loves, and then I will find everything else to coordinate with it, and then boom, you have a gallery wall. This is a good way to look at it. It's kind of like wallpaper, right? You can switch it out with art that then is meaningful to you as you find it, because that's a slower process. But if you've got a bunch of empty walls, this is a great cost-effective place to come and get all kinds of different art that look so, so good together, and for such a great price. I get a lot of questions about if frames should match and how to make them match. And it's actually more that you want your art to coordinate, like the actual image to all look good together if you're working on a gallery wall. It's okay if you're mixing and matching frames, because it all looks good once it's together on a wall. So what to avoid? I just think art is the place where you're going to bring color and personality. I just would avoid the big black piece. I mean, we all have a bunch of black accent walls right now anyway, so what you need against that is color. That's what you need. Color is what's going to bring it all to life. This is what I would avoid. Homesense or Homegoods is a really good place to come for like a pair of chairs, right? So if you have a sofa and you need because that's always the most versatile, and especially in a small space, is to have a sofa and 2 chairs. So if you have 2 brown chairs like this, make sure you put a couple of brown pillows on your sofa, and they could be a pattern. And then you could also introduce color that way. But even if you repeat the brown once, it will look better. All right, here we are in the pillow department. So you guys, pillows, they are such a huge accessory. Like when I decorate a room for a client, I never, ever sell furniture without all the pillows that coordinate and go on it. All right, custom pillows are expensive. Like if you want to get a custom pillow made, by the time you pay for the insert, the fabric, and the labor, you're at over $200. So these are bargain price by comparison. Now, what you want to do is feel it to make sure that you're not getting a spongy one like this. You want a down and feather insert, okay? Because it sits nicely on the sofa, okay? We're not karate chopping anymore. This is not what we're doing, okay? But it sits real nice. If you have synthetic pillows, they tend to flatten out and just look kind of miserable sitting on the sofa. So make sure that you look for the feather and down insert. So often if I'm just looking for an insert, you can find them like just ugly pillows that are on sale. Like maybe this is a bad color for you. And then here's the other thing. Most pillows on your sofa should be like 19 or 20 inches, so all these are good. When I was a new decorator, I thought that I had to get this whole like 20 inches and then, 18 inches, 16 inches. No, just all 20 inches is good. Now, my Understanding Undertones color wheel available on my website. I'll post the links below. You need that if you are shopping for home decor and you want your neutrals to match. You don't really want to have more than 2 neutrals in any given space, okay, that's being repeated. So let's just see how this works. So this one looks like, there it is, a green beige pillow. All right, those would look good in my house because my neutrals in there are green beige. Okay, and then what about this one? This one is pink beige. Pink beige is coming in hot because beige is back. All right, and there's still lots of taupe everywhere, right? These are all taupe pillows. Well, this one looks like it could be more violet, a little more purple. No, it's taupe. It's taupe. And again, another taupe pillow. So if you got taupe in your house, we got lots of taupe here. And then, of course, we're here in the blue-gray section. Blue is easier to see. Don't forget to add lightness and brightness to your sofa with white pillows. A lot of times people tend to match everything. So if you have a gray sofa, you do not need gray pillows. Put them in a box at the end of the road with a free sign on them. Get rid of those pillows and bring in some texture. Texture, even in the world of neutrals, always looks so good. Everybody needs a gazillion of these faux fur amazing throws. Throw that on the back of your sofa where your dogs sit all day long. I mean, look at this one. Of course I would love the leopard, but like sitting there on your sofa, they have come such a long way with these and they're so cozy. Like these are so pretty, and then you can just wash them. So they're so great to make your pets cozy and comfy. Okay, this is gray, but they also have them often in creams and whites. But this is a really great durable fabric on the back, super soft, and a really great way to protect your sofa, again, from your pets, but create this super nice and cozy spot for them to sit. You can tell I actually have a dog, and she's got faux furs all over the house where she sits. First thing I do, if we need a rug and then other accessories to go with it, get the rug first. And what I do is I'll get them to take it down. Then I walk over to the pillow department and then bring pillows over to get the pillows that match. And what's the undertone of this rug? Blue, gray. So then you'd go over there and get some blue-gray pillows. Actually, I would skip the blue-gray pillows. I would just get some of the warmer pillows, some white or cream. This is great because it's got the white and the cream in it. So this is actually a super cute rug for the world of the cognac sofa that everybody has right now, or cognac chairs. So get the rug first, pull it down, get some pillows and accessories and art to go with it. Boom, you got a living room. So it's tempting to go rug shopping and think, oh, let's see, I have a gray sofa, so I need a gray rug. But I'm telling you right now, Nothing brings gray to life faster than color. So what you need is a rug with color. Don't get the gray sofa, the gray carpet, and the gray curtains. Now you got this debilitating room that nobody wants to be in. You want to add some contrast, add some color. Here's what you want to think about when you are buying a counter stool. All of these like pencil leg ones, these are like the more mid-century modern. They go in a more modern and contemporary house, but they've been trending. This look has been trending for a long time. So if you're looking for chairs, you end up buying it because there's so many of them out there. So this is traditional, this is contemporary. So keep that in mind when you are shopping for counter stools. Okay, so I really like fake florals because nobody can ever possibly have enough fresh flowers in your house. There are so many vignettes that need a flower. So one of the reasons why people see them as being these dust collectors is because they don't rotate them out with the seasons. Like when it's hydrangea season, after hydrangea season has passed, time to put up the sunflowers. After the sunflower season, you want to put up some fall leaves like that. Now there's nothing here actually that I like today, but there's usually a lot of really real looking florals that you just pick through, right? We're already getting Christmas in because we are in the beginning of October. So potentially, I mean, yeah, it's the leaves on these that make it look fake, right? So, but normally you can cherry pick the floral section and find really great ones. There's a lot of florals that I have. I like to change out the florals on my island all the time, and I've bought lots of them from here. Nobody ever has enough vases, but what you want to keep in mind is don't put fake florals in a clear glass vase, because then you can easily see that it's fake because you see the plastic. What everybody needs as well are cute little vessels like this for calanches from the grocery store. They make them instantly into an accessory. Stick that on your coffee table with a calanche in it, some candles and some books, instant vignette. Okay, a lot of people hit this department and they just see a pile of junk. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what to look for. All right, so cute little trays like this. This is so cute for your entry table, for your keys, some candy. In fact, I would like this. Yes, we're taking it. And look at this. How cute would that be on a mantle? Like it's really heavy marble with wood, like so pretty, right? Purple, violet gray, right? All right, and also coral. Corals are always good to have, but make sure you rotate out your accessories, right? You wouldn't necessarily have your corals out in the middle of winter, right? So I would avoid the word art, okay? And candles, okay? You always need those. The three things that make up each vignette: candles, flowers, and coffee table books. So these are super cute. Now those could go on a mantle because they're tall, right? So you would put some like lower ones on a coffee table. What else? This, super cute on a couple of books. And trays, don't forget trays. A tray or books are good. They immediately turn your tchotchkes into an accessory. So don't forget about coffee table books. You need them for your vignettes, okay? And there's always a good section here, and they're well priced, right? So you need always like at least 2, and then you put your object on top of it. Don't forget these. These get eaten up really quickly when you are decorating and creating vignettes. So if you're a homeowner working on ongoing projects, you're going to want to be a part of my True Color Insider community, because this will allow you to course correct so that you are actually staying on the right track. If you're a designer, you're going to want to be on the second level, where every week we're in a team meeting where we walk through how to pick colors for this exterior, how to choose finishes for this kitchen, how to choose an open layout paint color. We're doing it live every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. There's a year's worth of content in there. since last August we've been doing this, so there's just so much good information. If you're a new designer, if you're someone that just wants to get better at actually explaining to your client the reason why your suggestions are right, this community is the place. So I'll include those links below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.